All right. I want to find out what my friends are saying. So I'm gonna join party chat for like this. I'm gonna join game chat in a second to see. All right. I want to know what they're saying. Okay. 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 I'll still be up. Okay. All right, my name is Shows on Synergy, and welcome. I'm just joining in the Friday game right now. Finally, so sorry about the 1 minute delay or so. So far, okay. So my friend Amy is playing Jason. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. All right. Oh. I'm eating chocolate chip cookies right now, so my controller is sticky.
I put that on, right?
Hey, I'm back here again because my friend is playing as Jason, so we're not communicating right now since Are you still playing GTA or playing something else right now? Friday, okay.
Okay. All set. Time to get out of here.
Okay. Well, what happened is because since my friend's playing Jason, she's killing everyone else except for the people who she thinks are angels. So
Oh my God.
yes. What kill you? I mean, I'm willing to pay money on Kickstarter or Patreon or whatever to just keep the server up. Oh, there's Jason. Aw, that's kind of sad. They made it so obvious. My one of my team members who was on the car purposely stopped the car on purpose so Jason couldn't go in for the quick kill. I'm like, that's so obvious. You're not supposed to make it too obvious when you kill non-team members. Okay. No. Excuse that noise. I'm eating I'm eating chocolate chip cookies. All right. Excuse me for a second. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I kind of have the munchies right now.
Oh, okay. S'mores, I put gotta find the others.
Really kill everybody.
I think I put that on right. Okay, all set. Time to get out of here. Why won't you fucking die?
Kill you, fucking kill you! Oh God.
My sweet, sweet Jason. Mommy is proud of you. Now come home.
Oh God, what am I gonna do?
Hope you get some rest then. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think it's just us right now, but I'm playing a different game. Yeah. Mhm. Yes. Oh shoot, is Jason after me? Well, actually yes, Jason is after me. Yeah. Well, I think I got like half of the question what you said because my headset's really dim, so I can't really hear too well. But I think you mentioned something about someone setting you off, or and how you would deal with it, or how I would deal with it if someone tried to get me angry. Well, if if that was a case, even when it comes to gameplay, like online, for example, or even in my everyday life, usually, ignoring it is kind of hard to do. But that's kind of like something that I'm really good at because I kind of have I have thick skin, uh, so usually things don't really bother me if it's especially if it's coming from someone who I'm not familiar with. But usually, what hurts me the most, if it's usually someone who I trust or someone who I like a lot, sometimes, if they're not being honest with me, that usually hurts the most. So, some cases, the people who hurt me the most are not even people who play video games or online or anything like that, or if they call me a word if I'm playing Friday the 13th or GTA, you know what I mean? It's usually someone who I thought I was very close to at one time, and it kind of just fell apart. And, kind of just have to make the most out of it, really. Yeah, yeah. But even though I can't hear you so well, I kind of know where you're coming from. It's pretty much if someone tries to irritate you or get you angry or upset. Yeah, it's really it. What makes it hard is just that everyone's tolerance is really really different. Like it takes a long time for me to be upset at someone, and I, I'm not exactly the forgiving type, but at the same time, I try not to hold grudges. Mhm. Yeah. Oh man, I wish I could hear you a little bit better. I don't know what's wrong with my headset. I think the quality is kind of. Huh? Uh.
You like that, asshole?
Yeah. Uh. Yes. Um. Oh wow, it's kind of weird because oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's kind of one thing that I did heard about. He actually is a lawyer. I don't know what though, but he says that this argument over copyrights and money, it's something that's very very common because because the thing is, yeah. Well, I'm not really sure how it really works out, but usually what happens is that if someone's an artist or a writer or a singer, they write a song and they want to get it produced. Part of the language or lingo in a contract, if someone is going to be distributing the album or recording it or making the movie, is they own the copyright since they're going to produce it or pay for it or whatever. They own the song, so it's really um you know the dealings of it is really really fishy. It's almost like going to a car dealership and when you're leasing and buying a car, it's the same thing. Car dealers tend to BS and they put all these disclosures even though it doesn't feel right. They put all of that on the contract, and then once the person signs the contract, whether they feel it's right or wrong, yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. Mm, yes, yes. Uh, yeah, yeah, yes, yes, mm, yes. Well, yeah. Well, I think what happens is with the gaming is probably like the same thing with if someone wanted to produce toys. Like I think the company that has the contract to make toys is Mezco. I think they're the current owners, but before that it was Real Toys. Then McFarlane, Sideshow Toys had the contract at one time. And I think all those toy companies, if they wanted to make Friday toys, they do pay like a license fee. And I feel like if like Victor Miller is not okay with it because he didn't get a dime from those toy companies, for example. Even in a way, it just comes down to money. I guess it's just so you know
That's my good boy.
a lot of
Mommy
it's
has a
just so
reward
much
for you.
legalities to it.
Come home.
Even just trying to explain it, it's so much headache because I have relatives and friends who are lawyers, and I dealt with people who work with law, and it's like it's the most annoying thing. It's like children arguing at a playground. That's how it feels like. Yeah, 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 Yeah. Yes. Mhm. Oh yeah, what's going to happen then? Because the worry is that if the lawsuit takes place and Ganymede does not make income, they could abandon the game, for example. Yes, that's probably like the worst case scenario that could happen, like the absolute worst case, that Gun Media abandons their franchise because they're not gonna get any more income from it. They can't do updates. They won't get anything from it anymore. That's gonna be really rough. I don't even think that's even the best idea. Just abandoning a game like that, saying like one day, or it could be next month, could be 2 months from now. They're like, oh well, sorry, the lawsuit's still happening. We're gonna cut down the servers. No more Friday the 13th. Well, you could still play it offline, but you can't play it online anymore. That's yeah. Yeah. It, yeah. 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 Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, different actors play Jason. Yes.
I gotta find the others.
Who did them? It was probably I don't have names exactly, but it could have just been like a stunt actor, or it could have just been could have just been someone who just happened to be at the set. Yes. Uh-huh. I could Google search for it and find out because I know for sure like on the newer movies, yeah, like on the newer movies, Freddy versus Jason. I know for sure that was a different actor altogether, and then he was only on that one movie. Yeah. Yes. 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 Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh, yes. Yeah. Um. The action. Let me see. I don't really know anyone who acted before. I know some people who did like minor roles, but I don't know anyone who's done a full outfit. But I do own some outfits myself, and it's extremely hot. Just putting on like a complete bodysuit, it's really uncomfortable, especially after 30 minutes. So and I'm 5'3" myself, so I'm a small person. I'm 5'3". I'm about 140 pounds. But someone like Kane Hodder, I could imagine someone being. Yes. Okay. I know for sure, like if someone is taller, and then they have to wear a complete bodysuit from head to toe, they could easily overheat like within 30 minutes. It's very possible. No. Yeah. I don't think I've seen it yet, actually. Yes. Okay.
Holy shit. It
Uh-huh.
started.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
One sec. Time to get out of here.
Yes. Uh, uh, yes. Yeah, because I have almost all the Halloween films, and then I do remember that one scene, but I don't remember if it was in part 5 or part 4 of the original Halloween series. So, so the new Halloween film from 2018 is actually is it like I don't have the Rob Zombie films. I have the John Carpenter ones. So I'm trying to look at it to try to figure out because I haven't seen none of my Halloween films in over 10 years. I mean, I have it on my shelf. And a lot of the scenes I really don't remember, but I do remember that part where Michael Myers was on the second floor balcony and he got shot and then he fell off. I remember that part clearly because and it wasn't there. and then and then afterwards it was a continuation. I don't think it was part 2, was it? No. How yeah. Yes. Laurie, yeah. Yeah. And she was in the hospital. I think yeah. 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 Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Um yeah, cool. Do you know who's no, it's John Carpenter for sure. Yeah. Yeah. The person playing Michael Myers, I actually it's interesting because he's one of the few actors that no one talks about. Everyone talks about Kane Hodder, everyone talks about Robert Englund, but they never talk about who was Michael Myers. Let me go find out who Michael Myers is. I would like to find out actually. Yes. Okay. Because I know that the Rob Zombie version, he purposely ended it at the second film. Like he didn't want to do like a part 3. So this is considered more like a reboot. Well, it's not really a reboot either if you're using scenes from the original John Carpenter film. So I guess it's more like a continuation, I guess. Yes. Oh, the Halloween. Okay. Wow. Okay. You know what? While looking for it, I just saw that Mexico has a win over Germany in the World Cup, or throughout the World Cup. There are numerous commercials there showing how the entire planet. Interesting. Yes. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go look at the. Go look at the. Sure. I'm gonna go take a look at it right now. Oh, 2018. Gosh, I'm like really behind. I mean, I didn't even know that they were making a trailer. Like, do you know who the director is for this new Halloween film? Is it someone different? Because it doesn't, because if it's not Rob Zombie, this is probably going to be maybe like the third attempt to, you know, you know what I think it is? I think this is a continuation of the John Carpenter Halloween. So it's not really a reboot at all. It's not a retelling either. It's the same universe. It's just a continuation. Even though Laurie kind of died on Halloween 6. Kind of died. But oh, was it Resurrection? Yeah, okay, it must have been Halloween Resurrection. But yeah, she kind of fell off a building. So I think they're going to ignore the fact that she fell off a building. But after seeing 10 seconds of it, I like the film already. So I want to see it. Okay, so he already went to court. It's going to psychiatrist. All right, so for sure it's that part. But of course, since some of the actors died in from the original Halloween film, so they had to recast some people. Like Loomis had to be recasted for sure.
All done now, Jason. Your job is through. Return to mommy.
It's almost like Laurie Strode is pulling the boogeyman. Like they don't know if she's alive or dead. That's awesome. I think that cops from the original. They actually have another Nightmare film coming out. Wow. Okay. I really like it. Yes. I'm going to say that this is more of a continuation of the original series. Yes. Yes. So yeah, so I think this is gonna happen after part 2, but before part 3, and then part 4, 5, 6 is completely different. So it's interesting. Yeah. So it's the same timeline. I'm familiar with Bloomhouse, but Bloomhouse makes a lot of horror films. I don't know if they're the ones who did stuff like uh, the Insidious films, I think, or The Conjuring, or
I have to do something. I have to escape.
yeah. I'm gonna find out what that one is. But they're doing another reboot on Nightmare on Elm Street, so to watch the trailer of that one. I wonder what else they're doing. Well, I know Friday is not going to be one of them. You think maybe it's a documentary? Okay. Hardcore Pond, yeah. I don't think I remember that episode of Hardcore Pond. I have to go check it up. It'll be fun too. Yeah. I remember the Crazies when that first came out. It was a few years ago. Saints Row 4, I'm familiar with their franchise. I only recall playing Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2, and I never got to play. No, I don't think so. I think I've heard of it, but I never got a chance to play it. I'm still here, yeah. Oh, okay. I still hear you pretty good, though. Well, there's been the original 6, then there's been New Nightmare, And there's been the remake with the Friday movies, right? Okay, well the Friday movies there's been 8, and then Jason X has been number 9. Well, part 8 was wait a minute, Jason. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's like the 8 films, and then Jason Goes to Hell. Then there's Jason X, and there's the Friday remake at 2009, and Freddy versus Jason. I think I don't recall anything else. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, Freddy and Jason, it doesn't really add to the mythology. It's more like yeah. Yes. Uh, oh, I know that Halloween. They had 6 of them. I think Resurrection was like the no. Revenge of Michael Myers was number 6, and I know that there was Halloween Resurrection. Was there one called Resurrection? Halloween H2O. Yes. Yeah. And,
Oh my God! What happened?
yeah. Well. Yes. Well. On. Yeah, it's because Busta Rhymes was playing the teacher. He was playing as the teacher, and then Halloween was more like a reality TV type of a show, which was oh goodness, why would how did it even get to that low? I mean, it's horrible. Huh? Because yeah, I know LL Cool J was an H2O because he was playing as a security guard. Oh I know there was another rapper, but I don't know if he was in it besides Busta Rhymes. I haven't seen the Halloween films in over 10 years. A lot of it is really sketchy. Even the Friday films, I haven't seen it in a long
Mama
time.
is proud of you, Jason. But it's time to come home now.
Mhm. Yes, yes. They had 2 of them. Yes, they had part 1 and part 2. Yes. Uh huh. And part 3, yeah, there was never a part 3. Oh gosh, I mean, I'm not even sure whenever that's gonna be made. Uh, yeah. It's just that Will Smith is kind of like pretty well off already, so he doesn't really have to do it. It's gonna be more like he would do Martin Lawrence a favor to revisit the franchise. But I hope that they do because, you know, yeah. Yes, it is. When House of a Thousand Corpses first came out, I didn't really understand it because I wasn't really into that kind of horror films. It was one of those films that, yeah. It's the I'm not sure like who the I know the actor who played the clown, but yes, it's Sid Haig. Yes, he's an old time actor. He's been acting for like a long time. Incredibly popular. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. One of his early roles, I think, was called a stunt race or race car. It was a type of Grand Prix racing action drama, like from the 60s. I'm not sure if it's on Netflix though, but that was like the earliest role I remember on. Yes. Huh?
I can't believe you killed him.
Um. Yeah, I think a lot of it is just the money. If they're willing to settle and on just the money, like if they feel like it, if they want to end it, then they could settle it out of court. Uh, but yeah, it just depends if they feel like they want to give more money to Victor Miller. If they feel like if they feel like now we don't want to give him any more money, then they'll go to court. But I feel like he deserves more money. I mean, he didn't get paid a lot for it to begin with, and he did come up with a very important concept on the Drowning Boy Jason. Because if it wasn't for the Drowning Boy Jason, then there wouldn't really be a Jason. So that's yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh, oh. Yeah, because what he did was he did a script and he created the character, and it was the studios that created everything else. It's weird because the movie industry is very similar to the toy industry, where in a toy he created like the Jason look, I think, with the hockey, his the look that he's really famous, iconic for. I think he did that. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Oh God, help us! Jason's real.
But the thing with Tom Savini is that he's not going to mind much because he got paid for multiple movies as a special effects guy. So. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like if whatever Victor Miller asks for, if they could just give him the money, he'll just leave. He'll be okay with it. But you know, I just feel like that he deserves he deserves more than, you know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah. 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 Um. What? What is gonna be? It's kind of funny because I'm playing a game right now where Jason is running after a person in a house, but I have to get the gas. I don't know where. Oh, there's the gas. Um, I would have to justify why I would need extra money or the rights to it, and that's very, very difficult to do. Incredibly difficult to do because if they can prove, like in a contract, that uh he was only paid for like that one job, um he can't do more than that. But what happened was there was that clause where after 35 or 40 years, if you have the right to like terminate like an old deal, he could do it. So Victor Miller did it. So he exercised one of his rights that was in the contract. So that was like the only thing he could do. Everything else, I'm not sure. Like, you know, rights to the rest of the characters, you know, rights for the franchise, etc., etc. All that part, I'm not sure. Like how far it goes. Oh, yeah. Uh, let's just say I could try to do my own investigation and try to figure things out because it's a lot of work. I mean, it's very exhausting even just trying to think about it. Because I know for sure that Victor Miller could win. He could win some money. So that for sure. He could probably win that. I don't think he's gonna win like the rights to the franchise though. You know. Mm. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, definitely. With Gun Media, because I don't know like how the contract works for Gun Media. I just know that Gun Media, they were able to sign a contract with the current copyrights, with the current copyright holders, which I think that's Cunningham and the studio. So he did it with that. But what put a freeze on the whole issue is that of the lawsuit. Uh-huh. 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 Yes. That part, I don't even remember that part. Oh man, but I actually have the movie. I could actually rewatch it and find out. Because okay, I know his head was chopped off. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. And then she chopped off the wrong guy's head, basically. So okay. Uh, mhm. Yes. Mhm. Yes. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this really so convoluted. It's like I only remember bits and parts of the Halloween franchise, and then I just know that
Come on, Megahead.
yeah, one of them, right? Yeah. Well, I think it. Uh,
Fuck you!
okay. Mhm. Yes. Uh huh. Yeah. Uh huh. Yes. Yes. Yeah, because I know for sure that was the Michael curse. He's basically evil personified. He could possess anything. Okay, okay.
Please, no.
That's okay,
Yes.
Jason. There will be others. Come home to mommy.